Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Spring 24 Battle Court Playoffs. Tonight's semifinal game day will feature the Warriors and the Chargers. And coming up next, 6 division doubles. We have that'll be Williams and Julen. Match number 4 here. Williams and Julen for the Warriors taking on Barba and Ubilla of the Chargers. 2 regular season matchups. Both went in favor of Williams and Julen of the Warriors. 6-3, 6-4 back on February 26th, and then 6-2, 6-4 on March 5th. So Williams and Julen, not only with 2 wins, but they have yet to drop a set against this Barba and Ubilla team. Barba and Ubilla won 3 of their first 5 matches this season. They've lost 3 in a row, then won 2 in a row to close it out, so kind of an up and down year for that team. Whereas Williams and Julen, they won their first 9 matches of the year, Stu. Their only loss came their last time out against CRB and Ubilla of the Devils. They had a chance for a perfect season, and they weren't able to close it out. This is the first time we're seeing Williams and Julen since that match. See if they can get back to their winning ways against Barba and Ubilla. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our 4th match. The Warriors lead the game day 2-1. Representing the Chargers, we have the team of Barba and Ubilla. And for the Warriors, it's the team of Williams and Julen. There's the serve. We begin match number 4. Hard back in by Ubilla to the inside. Julen now from the 13 line. Barba picks it off. Backhand wall to wall. Julen calls for Williams to take it. He pushed it to the outside. Barba got it right on the tip. The cortada's in the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad.
Great catch by Barba, trying to throw the cortada off it. Good choice, good shot selection, but need to get it to hit the front wall.
Here's Ubilla, the high, hard backhand. A little too high. That's in the overhead screen and out of play. 2 points for the Warriors.
Yeah, Ubilla's got tremendous power. We saw it earlier. But got to keep it within the boundaries. And that overhead screen is definitely out of bounds.
Ubilla's up to that serve again. Hard backhand. Just out of reach of Julen. Williams on the rebote. It's a 2-wall. Ubilla takes it in the air from the outside. Opens up for the carom. More of a splitter. Julen stops it. Julen sidearm play. Ubilla backing up. Good control there on the right side. Julen waiting for it on the rebote. Makes a save. This one comes in the middle of the court. Ubilla now from the left side. Hard backhand. Williams. Rebote save out to the middle of the court. On the bounce. Here's Ubilla now. The carom lands in, and it scores. All missed on the outside. Barba and Ubilla get their first point.
Julen's positioning on that rebote was perfect. Excellent save. Ubilla again with all this raw power. Very impressive.
That is a missed serve. Second serve coming up.
Barba trying to put a little extra oomph onto the serve, but never take your eye off the ball.
Julen on the left side, low runner. Ubilla backing up, scooped it. Hard throw over the top. Julen knocked it down. We are tied up 2-2.
Yeah, Julen faced off against Ubilla in the backcourt in our first match of the evening. Again, Ubilla's just been blasting the ball on both sides. Julen handled it near perfectly in that first match.
Ball over serve. Their touch door past the 7 line. Second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Julen on the right side. Long carom. Scores. 3 points for the Warriors.
Yeah, I don't think Barba's questioning that. I think he's just more frustrated with the fact he didn't go for it. Julen's throwing this sidearm. It opens up. Oh, yeah, that lands.
Yeah, ball's by him by the time.
I guess he may have been hinting towards the fact that Cool was too close and potential interference, but no, I'm not seeing it. Apparently neither did the judge.
Ubilla takes the serve, the backhand. Hard to the inside. Julen avoids the ball. Williams missed the rebote. 3-3. We're tied back up.
Communication between Barba and Ubilla has been spot on since they first walked out there. Barba telling Ubilla, tell me what you want me to do.
Big backhand, just out of reach of Ubilla. Barba turns the rebote to the outside. Julen tracks it down. Hard throw. Ubilla, nice positioning. He turns it as a 2-wall. Julen again on the right side. Low and hard this time. Ubilla backing up. He scooped it up. Right in the corner, rebote. Save just above the pad. Here's Barba on the right side. Back up the middle. Julen. Karam. Ubilla calls him off. Hard throw back over the top. Julen now looking for it. He digs it out. It's a 2-wall. Barba on the outside. The carambola scoop by Williams. What a point. Ubilla diving. Rebote save again. This is going to slow it down. Julen in the middle of the court on the right side. Low and hard. What a pick by Ubilla right on the side wall. Backhand passing. Williams on the rebote. Lays it up to the middle of the court. This one takes Ubilla to the outside. Forehand over the top. Julen, another tough rebote. This one hooked. Barba and Ubilla jump out ahead 4-3.
What a point. I mean, that was just tremendous play by all 4 players. Court positioning was excellent. Williams and Barba doing a great job up there in the front court stopping the ball. See Julen here on the rebote save. It's a 2-wall.
Pretty good 2-wall.
That's a great stop by Barba. Carambola on the return, scoop by Williams. And Ubilla gets into place just to make the save. So well played by all 4 players.
That is an ace. 5 points for Barba and Ubilla. That's a possible set point.
Yeah. Eventually they're going to come to words, and they've come to words. It's like they're too close to each other in the back.
Yeah, we saw the first match.
Yeah, it's just that
here.
They're just too close to each other. Not suggesting it's intentional.
Here's Julen on the left side. Big backhand, wall to wall, just out of reach. Barba tracks it down, puts it up the middle. Good scoop there by Julen. Julen the long carom. That lands out. Point and set. Barba and Ubilla jump out ahead. They take the first set 6-3. 2 minutes. Play set 2.
It was quite an interesting set. Some of the best play we've seen in the evening. Both defensive plays by Williams and Barba up there in the front.
And get Williams and Julen, they were tremendous in the first half of the season. They didn't drop many sets. Second half of the season, they kept winning, but winning a little bit closer. And then in their 10th attempt of the year to complete a perfect season, they ended up suffering their first loss. And whereas you look at Barba and Ubilla, they struggled in the middle point of their season, actually have a little momentum on their side coming into this one, winning their final 2 matches of the regular season. You're seeing the difference right there, 6-3 in the Chargers' favor in that first set. Haven't really seen the front quarters all too involved in this one. Not many mistakes either. It's been a battle of the backcourt, and so far a couple fewer mistakes for Ubilla. Be on the outside, over the top. Look at Julen here, tracks it down, turns it into a 2-wall. I mean, look at El Barba standing in the perfect spot, stops it again. The carambola, look at the scoop here by Williams. Julen loved it. Ubilla scrambling, committed, then came back for it, drops it inside. And then look at this, right on the wall.
Beautiful scoop.
Tremendous scoop there as well. Ubilla over the top. 3 walls, and then, just hooked it low into the pad. Second set ready to begin. Williams and Julen will serve to El Barba and Ubilla. Here's Ubilla from the left side, the backhand, pulled in by Julen. Robote left side, Williams makes a save, coming out to the middle of the court. A lot of traffic, Ubilla has to dig it out on the backhand. This ball floating on the wall, Julen picks it up. Ubilla again, charging up at the 10 line, hard backhand, stop behind Julen. Julen from deep in the backcourt, drops it to the inside. There's El Barba cutting one off. He passes. Robote forehand. Williams makes a save. Ubilla now just beyond the 10 line, hard throw. Picked off by Julen. Julen from the 12 line, low runner. Ubilla stops another one. Robote on the wall, it's missed. The Warriors, Williams and Julen jump out ahead first in our second set.
Julen did a good job of getting the ball back there to the side wall. Williams has been spot on with these serves all night. Let's see if he continues that.
Over serve, second serve coming up. Here's Ubilla. Big backhand. Robote. Williams puts it up the middle, out of reach of El Barba. Ubilla now with the carom. Lands in. Williams stops another one. Williams hard throw. The carambola takes Ubilla back to the outside. Puts it over the top. Julen coming cross court. Ball's tipped. Ties it up. 1-1.
So Williams made a good effort at a carambola, but also you need to keep in mind who you're throwing against. He put that in Ubilla's forehand, and if anybody's been watching Ubilla tonight, you know that he's spot on his catching, both left side and right side, and throwing absolute bullets.
I'll play serve. Julen picks it up off the floor. Backhand to the inside. Ubilla on the bounce. Back of the 11 line. Gets this one out of reach of Julen. It's on the wall. Williams. Tough for Bote's save. El Barba has it in the air. Backhand to the inside. Julen steps up. Ubilla just does get out there. Turns it high. Julen on the bounce. Hard back to the inside.
Tough one.
The scoop is missed. Williams and Julen with 2 points. They serve.
Yeah, Julen threw that perfectly. I mean, Ubilla had absolutely no real estate to back up and try to make that catch. And Julen did a pretty good job of not getting rattled by proximity issues on that play.
Hard throw up the middle now. Williams alone for the Robote. Puts it back up the middle now to the right side of Ubilla. Back over the top, fake the carom, put it inside. Julen has it. Robote there by Ubilla. Julen now runs around him, has it on the forehand, high and hard. Ubilla picks it off in the air. Julen just lays up the Robote. That's cutting to the inside. Ubilla waits for it to cross the backhand 2-wall.
Oh,
lands
Williams
in.
thought he was there.
And it scores 2-2. We're tied up.
Look on Williams' face said everything. When he looked to the backcourt and he was like, yeah, you're not there.
Yeah, I mean, caught both
Yeah,
players going the other
I haven't
way.
seen many of these tonight. But there's the backhand 2-wall. See Williams stop and look for.
And then,
Oh, my, yeah.
Julen wall-to-wall. Rabote. Well, Barba tracks it down and passes. Julen now off the Rabote and drops it inside. Ubilla gets up to it the backhand. Launch into the corner. Here's a Rabote. Forehand. Williams passing now.
Beautiful Rabote by Williams.
Be to the inside. Julen has it again. The backhand 2-wall. Stopped in the air. Barba. Hard throw from the outside. Picked up on the bounce. Julen now. Ooh, Ubilla got out there. And that's not going to make it. Rabote comes up short. That's 3 points for the Warriors.
Julen is doing a better job of moving Ubilla around in the backcourt again. You see Ubilla lining it up like he's going to take it coming at him. Turns around to make a Rabote. He's been out of position now twice.
Under serve. First fault, second serve coming up.
What a save.
Rabote 2-wall.
That's out.
Oh, but that's just too wide. 3 points. Barba to be tied up. Good serve by Barba, the backhand, hard into the corner. Rabote, forehand. Barba pushes it outside. Julen waits for it on the backhand. That's a 2-wall. Ubilla stops it on the bounce. Ubilla, hard throw to the inside. Julen, what a scoop. Low, hard forehand. Ubilla waiting for it, has to dig it out. This is going to have a big, big bounce. Julen runs around it, has it on the forehand. Back over the top. Ubilla now waiting for another one. Hard Rabote passing. Oh, that kicked up over Julen. Soft 2-wall. Barba from the outside. Carambola scores. Barba and Ubilla lead 4-3.
That was really well thrown by Barba. Made a good catch, made an even better throw. I was about to say just prior to that, Julen with these right here, Julen has been really spot on.
Julen from the left side, hard backhand, just out of reach of Ubilla. Rabote kept inside, good scoop there by Julen, hard backhand, just out of reach of Ubilla, calls for Barba to take it. It's a 2-wall. Williams stops this one on the outside, high, hard throw. Ubilla has it in the air. Backhand rifled into the corner. Here's Julen on the inside. This one dropping low again. Ubilla turns it on the backhand, on the bounce, another scoop by Julen, low runner. Ubilla scoops it up again. Karam. More of a splitter. Julen on the outside, low and hard, back to Ubilla, and it scores. 4-4 is the score. Williams and Julen serve.
I don't see Julen and Ubilla going out and grabbing a drink anytime soon.
I guess our plans are canceled tonight then, huh?
Yeah, you're going out with one, but not both. A little tense in the backcourt here.
Julen from deep in the backcourt keeps it inside. A little bit of traffic. Ubilla's Rabote's in the overhead screen. 5 points for the Warriors. They're going to push this match into a third set.
My, oh my. And the crowd's definitely into it.
Over serve. Second serve for Williams. Rabote 2-all laid up. Ubilla from the outside. The carom, that's going to land in and score. The carom ties it at 5-5. Chance for Barba and Ubilla to wrap it up right here. Williams and Julen hoping to push this to a third set.
Look at this carom by Ubilla. He blasts it. Didn't even open up that much. That thing was in by a foot and a half.
Over serve, second serve. Hard serve, here's Julen on the low runner, picked off there by Ubilla. The backhand blasted in the corner. Julen out there, he lays it up, good turn. Here's Ubilla from the 9 line, the carom. Stopped by Williams, Williams high and hard. Ubilla has it in the air. There's the backhand, passing again. Out of reach, Williams got to come back for it. He lays it up, Barba from the costado. Hard to the inside, this one gonna open up. Julen digs it out, keeps the match going. Ubilla attacks the carom. That lands in. Williams stops another one. They split them up to score. And we're going to a third set in just 2 minutes. Williams and Julen close it out 6-5.
You want to talk about Williams paying dividends when he needed to? Wow. That ball was coming at him 1,000 miles an hour, and he made the stop.
Well, did it to end this first match of the day with Manny, and doing it again right here. Clutch play by Williams up in the front court, makes the stop and pushes his team to a third set. Ubilla on the bounce right here, opens up for the carom. Look at Williams, doesn't know if Julen is behind him, makes the stop.
Tremendous focus.
Great catch there by Ubilla though. Rabote here. Barba gets in there. Costado passes Julen. Look at this, diving save.
Tremendous save by Julen.
Ubilla goes up again, attacking on the forehand. Another carom. Williams all alone this time.
What a great
scoops
catch.
it up.
Just a tremendous catch by Williams.
Carambola coming back towards the outside. You see neither charger particularly close to it. Julen loved it from the moment it left the cesta. And that sets up a third and decisive set. Even Manny right there. You see him through the net, giving his teammate a high five.
Back to the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Players taking their breaks, their last breaks here before the third and final set begins. Quite a team there.
Yeah, so Barba and Ubilla. Again, 5-5 in the regular season. Williams and Julen 9-1, but you throw out the records here in the playoffs. First one to 6 is going to take this match. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our third set. Barba and Ubilla serve to Williams and Julen.
See Barba tying in the assist to see Williams there in the foreground. Williams, picking something up. Yeah, you don't want anything on that court that you could possibly slip on.
No, not at this point. Third set. Criminal. That serve begins our third and decisive set. Big backhand by Julen, takes Ubilla out of it. Remote forehand. Play to the inside. Here's Julen now from the 9 line. Hard throw, passing. Ubilla out there. Remote turn just above the pad. Julen now from the 8 line. Low and hard. Not a lot on that remote. Ubilla gets in there. Julen attacking. Up at the 6 line. Keeps it to the inside. Ubilla with a great scoop. Softer touch on the backhand. There's Williams into the backcourt. Ball just missed. Chargers with the first point.
It's actually more aggressive than I remember seeing Julen play in a while, moving all the way up into the front court. Williams has shown us that he can make the rebotes. He can stop really powerful 2 walls. Julen just trying to take over there. Wound up setting Ubilla up to make a good point.
Julen high and hard again, just does clear the overhead screen. Barba backpedaling quickly, just lays it up. Williams, good control. Hard throw again, passing. Ubilla scrambling, returns a 2-all with a big bounce. Julen just does get there. Forehand to the inside on the bounce. Here's Ubilla back over the top. Hard to the inside. Rebote, saved by Julen. Forehand Rebote laid up. Ubilla now from the 8 line, the backhand. Low runner inside. Julen, quick turn. Out to the middle of the court. Scoop missed. Rebote not playable. We're tied up 1-1.
Fatigue has to be playing some kind of role at some point. Just not sure for who. Julen seems pretty collected, as does Williams.
Julen from the right side, deep in the backcourt, the carom. Perfectly thrown to score. What a shot, the Warriors lead 2-1.
Wow. So we saw one earlier, the carom coming low and hard, landing perfect to score. Bold shot from the backcourt. I think Bragley threw it earlier. Got a lot of real estate and a few players in front of you when you're throwing that shot.
Ubilla's backhand out of reach of Julen. Williams alone for the rebote. Up the middle to the outside. Barba the 2-wall. Lands in, and it scores. 2-2. Chargers tied up.
Tell you, Barba never shies away from, we're in the third set. I don't want an unforced error. He throws it. That's pretty bold.
Julen advancing on the serve. Backhand. Just out of reach. Rebote. Barba powers it to the inside. The scoop is missed. Barba and Ubilla take the lead at 3-2.
Yeah, Julen was very fixed in his footing there between the 8 and 9.
Yeah, I mean, this came...
It came quick.
Yeah, and a tough scoop.
Yeah, back at the 9, rather. Yeah, and Barba threw it inside nicely. Very well done.
Here's Ubilla on the inside. Powerful backhand. Robote. Williams lays it up just above the pad. El Barba gets back in there. Passes from the left side. Julen now getting out there. He lays it up. Or into the outside. Julen with a good reach.
Catch.
Hard throw back to Ubilla on the wall, and it scores. 3-3.
Well, the wall is just not going to be your friend if you're going to go beating on it like that.
Great catch there by Julen on the inside, the backhand. Out to the Robote. Saved by El Barba to the outside on the bounce. Good pick there by Julen. Julen the long carom. El Barba stops this one to the left side, backhand. Well out of reach. Julen calls for Williams to take it. He drops it inside. Ubilla, backhand, wall to wall. Robote, again, Williams. Picked off there by Ubilla. Ubilla back over the top. Hard to the inside, Julen now. Julen another carom. Landing in, El Barba picks it off. Carambola, a funky spin, Julen controls it.
Oh,
that carom caught the top of the pad, and any part of the pad is bad.
Look, I understand throwing it back to Barba, but he's passed every test that they've given him tonight.
Big spot here.
What's going
Look
on?
at the crowd.
We have El Barba coming off the court.
Oh.
We have an injury timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, an injury timeout has been called by El Barba. And it appears that they're working on his back.
He was moving kind of gingerly back to the service box. And then you see, yeah, I don't know if we're going to, if this will change our rating or anything if we flip the camera. No. Looks clean, Stu. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so, yeah, I mean, a back spasm.
Is that Ben?
Yes, that is
Is
Renegades.
Ben of the
Ben
Renegades?
Gadsden, who usually applies spa services to members of the Renegades team only, but apparently helping out his buddy Barba here. Good for Ben.
Tremendous, tremendous visual.
So, Battle Court rules allow for a 5-minute timeout in the case of injury. And within that 5 minutes, player has to determine whether or not they're okay to come back out and play.
Again, we are in our 4th match. You see the game day score on the bottom left of your screen. The Warriors have won 2 matches. Douglas and Julen, not the Warriors, started with a win, and then Williams and Manny added the second.
It's a shame. He's been playing great. Barba has been playing great tonight. It would be a shame to see him go out. I mean, he usually steps up. He usually steps up and gets back in there. I'm going to guess he's probably going to do that here.
Again, we are in an injury timeout here, and yeah, we just
the injured party there on the bench. That is El Barba. I know you can't see the beard from that view, but that is Barba. Pragley trying to work out something.
Look here at El Barba. I mean, you're seeing some effective play. They get some replays. Same thing still going on back behind us. You see landing just inside the boundary line.
It's really hard. Got a minute 46 left there on the court.
El Barba has risen.
It looks like he's going to come back in. Report from the cage is that he is sitting upright. Helmet's going on. All right, he's gonna come back in. Score is 4-3 in favor of El Barba and Ubilla.
And going back out here. Ladies and gentlemen, we will continue on here. 4-3 in our third set. El Barba and Ubilla lead. And they serve. There's a serve. We continue on play here. Here's Julen from the left side. His backhand.
The overhead screen.
Oh, that's up in the overhead screen. 5 points for El Barba and Ubilla. They have a possible set, possible match point.
So Barba seems to be okay. We'll see if the Warriors are frozen out, which I guess that kind of break would have a chilling effect.
I didn't see anybody take any throws, so everyone coming out a little bit cold after that 5 minutes. Julen now from the left side, backhand lower this time, picked off by Ubilla. Ubilla from the 12. Hard throw, wall to wall. Williams on the rebote, it's a 2-wall. Oh, it drops between the Chargers to score. That extends the set and the match. 4 points. Williams and Julen now serve.
And Williams is more than capable of serving up 2 very difficult serves here. We'll see if he does it. He's been doing it all night, maintained his composure, hasn't been distracted. Rebotes have been spot on, as have been the serves.
All over serve, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Ubilla waiting for it up at the 10 line. Big backhand. Another rebote for Williams, this time on the left side. Delivered just above the pad. Ubilla gets up to it. Hard backhand. Julen out of the way. Williams alone for the rebote on the right side. Clearing the overhead screen. Ubilla takes it in again. Another hard backhand, well out of reach. Rebote this time for the right side. Well placed. Scooped up by Ubilla. Placement to the inside. Julen's backhand. Ooh, that just cleared. Rebote for El Barba, the 2-wall. And will score for the win. Point, set, and a hard-fought match going to the Chargers. They win it and tie up this semifinal 2-2. Yeah, another one. I mean, that one I think was going to land in. Certainly too close to let go. Tipped by Williams, and the Chargers 6-3, 5-6, 6-4. Ubilla getting the crowd going.
And we're tied.
Tied up through our first 4 matches, 2 wins per team. Up next, we have, Stu, top-ranked doubles match, Zuleika and Benny against Douglas and Nicholas. One of these teams will jump out ahead 3-2 after that one. Take a look here at this game day scoreboard, 2-2. What a semifinal so far, Stu. Dead even through our first 4 matches. Warriors won the first 2. Chargers came back and won matches 3 and 4. And we're going to hear from the winners of our 4th match. You see them now, El Barba and Ubilla.
Right, El Barba, Ubilla, congratulations on winning that match. You got a 2nd point for the Chargers in tonight's playoff. Ubilla, as you were coming out of the cage for that match, you told Barba you won this match. What did you mean by that?
What I meant by that is typically, I mean, in different divisions, you always know that some players are actually going to carry more weight, right? It didn't feel like that. He made very decisive points. He held on beautiful defense, got, hard balls, threw very hard ones themselves, and that wasn't something expected from a 6. He succeeded his level by leaps and bounds.
Then, Barba, tell me a little bit about this match. You guys were never able to beat Williams and Julen during the regular season. What was different tonight?
Yeah, they're just a really, really, really tough matchup. And, you know, to be honest with you, I don't know what the difference was, but I just tried not to get in my own way. Sometimes I throw shots and score points for the other team. But tonight, it was on. I was on, and Ubilla was on, and we pulled it through. We pulled it out.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. We're officially tied 2-2 on this playoff day. Let's see what else happens today.
All right. Thank you. Let's go, Chargers. Thank you, crowd. Let's go.